Look at the chaos happening right now. Factories shutting down, containers stuck for months, lead times blown out of the water, and your carefully planned supply chains collapsing like a house of cards. It's not just annoying, it's devastating. You're out millions. Your product backlog is growing, customers are screaming, and investors are losing patience. The frustration is real, and the system that promised global efficiency just left you hanging. That perfect network depended on everything lining up perfectly, and guess what? It never does. Now stop kidding yourself. The old ways of global supply chains being this flawless, unstoppable machine are dead. You can't just keep patching holes and hoping. This disruption isn't just a problem, it's a full frontal wake-up call. It's screaming at you that the foundations of globalization as we know it are cracked. Blind trust in sprawling, fragile networks, relying on cheap labor and tidal waves of shipping is a bet that blew up. The question is, are you going to stay stuck, watching your margins vanish, or are you going to grab this chaos by the collar and force it to work for you? First, cut the illusions about resilience. Don't waste time trying to make the same supply chains more robust. That's a buzzword playground for consultants, not a solution. The real move? Radical localization of critical nodes. Identify the points in your supply chain where the margin of failure is killing you and build alternatives, even if it means paying more upfront. Have multiple micro-hubs, not one giant factory pumping out everything. Yeah, it feels expensive, but betting on just-in-time from one country is betting on disaster. So diversify like your life depends on it, because it does. Second, forget just suppliers. Start thinking like a network leader who crafts and owns ecosystems. You're not just buying parts, you're creating a living system. Invest in deep, transparent partnerships where you share data in real time, where you can pivot instantly because everyone is connected by tech that no one else uses yet. This is about real-time intelligence. Predictive analytics and blockchain aren't toys here. They are weapons. If your suppliers can't or won't connect deeply enough, find new ones who get it and cut the slowpokes. Third, automate your visibility and decision-making. If you're relying on spreadsheets or monthly reports, you're already dead. You must have tools that show you every inch of your supply chain live. AI-driven forecasts that spot bottlenecks before they happen and trigger actions immediately. This is not optional anymore. You want to sleep at night? Build this nerve center now. No excuses. Fourth, prepare for geopolitical chaos to become a permanent feature. Tariffs, trade wars, lockdowns, these are not surprises anymore. That means building flexibility for rerouting shipments, switching materials, and constantly monitoring policy shifts. Your team needs to think like special forces, always ready to change plans within hours. If your business is stuck on one path, it will break. Finally, stop thinking of globalization as just making stuff cheap and shipping. That old game is over. It's about smart connectivity between places and people who move faster, adapt quicker, and share information instantly across borders. Build your network around people who understand this mindset. That means your suppliers, your investors, and your partners cannot be old-school thinkers. You want to win? Get people on your side who can navigate this chaos, not complain about it. If this sounds brutal, it's because it is. The lull is over. Either you lead the charge of rebuilding supply chains for a real global world, one that is flexible, decentralized, tech-enabled, and people-powered, or you become another casualty, waiting for the next shipping delay or tariff hike to sink you. This is the moment to get ruthless, to discard comfort zones, and to build systems that don't just survive, but sprint ahead in disruption. So cut the crap. Stop hoping for a return to normal. There will be no normal. There will only be who adapts first, who moves fast, and thinks sharp. Commit to building local redundancy, invest in next-level supplier ecosystems, own your real-time data, and prep your team for chaos as the new normal. That's not optional anymore. It's business survival. Globalization isn't dead. It's broken down and screaming for reinvention. Are you ready to answer that call? Because if not, someone else will. And you'll be left wondering why you didn't see the writing on the wall. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.